Hi and welcome to this video. In this video I want to show you how I made my Warhammer train and talk about why I bothered making a Warhammer train. So let's have a look. So this is where the train started. This is the Hornby battery powered train with a quick remote, which is probably about my level. I used the Admech flyery weirdy batwing thing because I love the dome shape, and it was just a case of getting the Dremel and cutting it out. And it's really bad, but I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to do. I just thought I'd chop and get this on and then build up to it. I'm not very good at scratch building. I don't really do a lot of it, but I just think it's about making shapes. And as long as I got the silhouette right and made it fairly square, I thought that would be fine. So yeah, you definitely need a decent Dremel as well with some good tools, because it can melt the plastic. And then you can see here, it was just going right in my bits box and just gluing things together and seeing what shapes they could make. I used a servo crane that I got free, not free, but it did come with the Imperial magazine. And yeah, it's just cutting stuff up and trying to fit it on. Now I made a rookie mistake, and it's something that I'd edge you not to do, is I kind of took the shell off and started trying to build it around it. And I have no idea why. So later in the video you can see that I sort of broke the things that I glued together down, and I popped them back on the outer shells. So when you get these trains, and the link is in the description, you can just basically unscrew them from the motorized heavy bit, and then just glue directly onto it. It's so much easier. I don't know why I chose the plastic card. It was just very bizarre. And yeah, it's just going through and building up. So I would definitely say greebles and grimbles, or whatever you want to call them, random bits. It's just picking what you've got and just building up that, over engineering it, because I think everything in the 40k universe is quite detailed. And yeah, it's just going through and building up. So I would definitely say greebles and grimbles, or whatever you want to call them, random bits. It's just picking what you've got and just building up that, over engineering it, because I think everything in the 40k universe is quite detailed. So there you go, look, stuck everything on, and I think that looks quite cool, especially the front. I wanted it to have like the grill on it to look like a traditional train, and the bubbly dome where the pilot goes. You can see that I've found some more parts and just glued on plastic card and pipes, and just adding and building up the detail. It really means a lot if you could please like, subscribe, share this video, check out my other videos, check out my board builds. There's tons more coming. It'd be really great to get me up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you very much. For me, it's just extra fine, extra details. The more the merrier, really, to block stuff up. And then with the carriage as well, it was just gluing on stuff to build it up. I'm not as pleased with this. I don't know what I'd do different. I think these are the bits that I've got. So this carriage actually is where the battery pack is. So this is part of the train. And then it was on to the actual carriage. So I want to make more of these, but I thought I was inspired by the Warhammer World dioramas. There's a couple of trains on there. I think there's a Chaos one and there is a like an Imperial Guard board. So let's get on to paint. So I've undercut it in black, and then I want this to be red. When I paint red, I like to go in with the next level of highlights. So the black will be the recesses, and then I go in with the purple just on the next level up, just to give that a bit of visual interest, and I quite like the look of it. Unfortunately, my camera lost the red, but again, it's just a case of I literally went over it in one coat of red, and that gives a lovely different transition and shade, and then a tiny bit of orange, but you could easily dry brush it. I think it looks wonderful. I think it's a really nice red, and it looks like I've gone in a lot deeper and darker than I actually have. One quick metallic coat with the golds, and then it's just a case of running some null oil over everything and making it a bit grimy. Really quick sort of paint job, really. I think spent more time putting the washers on and doing the weathering and the decals. But yeah, with the box came with the decals, and again, just adding more visuals to it, making sure that it really stands out. And I use microset and microsol, just popping it on. You can see there that it looks a bit grimy, and that is again just some streaking grime that I've popped on. I didn't want to do too much on how I painted it on here, basically because I don't think I'm a brilliant painter, but it was more my process. I think the more decals you can get on, the better. So let's have a look at the finished product. Choo choo! See, it does work too.